Sorry, I'm so short. Well, anyway, thank you for those generous words, and thank you for the kind introduction. But more than anything, from the bottom of my heart, I wish to thank the Women's Sports Foundation for this award honoring one of the most important sports figures of the 20th century. If not one of the most important women our country has ever known. You know, when an NFL coach holds up the Vince Lombardi Award trophy, or when a major league pitcher wins the Cy Young Award, or when a journalist earns a Pulitzer, those people never know the singular joy of having a personal relationship with the historic person whose name graces their award, but I do. You see, as a young woman, I grew up watching Billie Jean as she carved a path through American society that was miles wide and fathoms deep. She inspired me time and time again. And in doing that, she also changed the very fabric of the male-dominated world she invaded. But more than that, she changed forever almost every American's perception of women and what we're capable of if given the chance. Then later, I began working side by side with Billie Jean on a museum project, all of which had at their core the advancement and support of women athletes. And I accept this award in the same spirit that always burned inside me whenever I even saw Billie Jean, whenever I worked with her, or most of all, whenever I felt the heat of her incredible passion. You know, as I look out over this room, I see so many people who've meant so much to me over the years. And I owe all of them a debt of thanks for how they've, in ways big and small, managed to guide, inspire, and support me. But I would just like to single out one particular group of women. As many of you know, my ladies, my Washington Mystics, just completed our single most successful season ever. And it was a storybook one from the beginning to the end. And I'm not sure I have ever enjoyed any aspect of my professional life as much as I did watching those young ladies play their hearts out night after night, while sweating, bleeding, clawing, scratching, and fighting for something they so desperately wanted. And not just for themselves, but for their families, their friends, and former teammates, their organization, and ultimately their adopted hometown. And as we got deeper into the finals, so many men on the Wizards began coming out to support, standing and cheering for their WNBA counterparts. Some of them even had the Mystic jerseys on. Now, I bring this up tonight because, again, as I look out, I see seated at the very same table men and women representing both the NBA and the WNBA at the very same table. And what I hope is that just as the two leagues are breaking bread at the same table here tonight, that one day the WNBA and the NBA will be able to sit at the very same table and exist on the same level in the eyes of the sporting media and basketball fans everywhere, men and women alike. Because while the NBA may play above the rim better than any league, below the rim there are no players anywhere in the world any more skilled, any tougher mentally, or any more determined to win than the remarkable ladies at the heart of today's WNBA. So while I accept this award with deep humility, and while I'll display it proudly for the whole world to see, I dedicate it to my team, the 2019 WNBA champion Washington Mystics. And I promise them that every time I look at it, I will think of them. I will think of their efforts. I will think of their selflessness. And above all, I will think of the magic they made possible in so many lives, including mine. Thank you, and God bless.